My name is Ellen Tanouye, and my relationship to the person sitting across from me is she is my partner.
My name is Suzie Endow, and my relationship to Ellen is she's the love of my life.
Because
Because...
you kissed me.
No, because you kissed me. I first met you because I was looking for faith because my mom was sick.
Yeah.
That's when we went to church.
Where I was the pastor.
Where you were the pastor, and that's where we first met.
Yeah.
I remember I asked you. I didn't understand where in the Bible does it say that it's wrong to be gay.
And what did I say?
You didn't say anything.
I know. So I always had this opposite, what I felt and what was wrong, and I always was like clashing within myself. So that's why I didn't answer your question. All of my friends were very conservative and they don't believe in homosexuality. I have gay people in my family.
Did you talk about it? Because in
Not at all,
Japanese
not at
people,
all.
Families, we don't talk about feelings and
Right. I think it would have been shame upon the families. It was not anything we ever talked about.
There was nobody in my town nobody of any race that was gay that I knew of. Certainly not any Japanese. It was not okay in a small town white community where just about everybody, if you're Asian, knows everybody else. My family having a pretty well-known name is a big deal, and I didn't want to cause them embarrassment and everything.
It's hard to accept yourself.
Looking back now, did you have any clues or whatever?
Of course.
That it was there?
It was always there. I was always looking for a female best friend. See, in my mind, it was okay because it was a friend. Mm-hmm. So when you kissed me, then it was all different because it wasn't just a best friend. It was like, oh, this is something I've never felt before. Oh, my gosh. It's like stars in the sky. It's like explosion. It's like, oh. And then after you kissed me, you looked different because my heart changed.
Yeah, I remember that. I was so in denial, being in not in a closet, but in a trunk, padlocked shut, with
chains around it.
Yeah, and layers of dust, and up in the attic, shoved way up in the corner. I was not gay because I was not claiming it. My ability to be out, after being so much in denial of myself, has a lot to do with how my dad responded. He is the last person I would have wanted to come out to, and ended up being the very first person, expecting him to disapprove and be rejected or kicked out or not accepted. And he said, "What for? I'm going to love you anyway." And he gave me a big hug and said, "You're my baby." So that was a miracle too, because that was the love that I was always feeling like I didn't have.
For me, untangling who I am and how God loves me, trying to figure out, well, God loves me what? As a queer woman? Oh my gosh. So that took, basically 4 years to figure out God still really loves me just as I am. And he created me for a purpose so that I can share this story about how really God loves you and wants to share that love with other people.
And with everyone.
Not taking exception.
Right.
So it's expanded my world. It is expanded my faith even.
So we've known each other for about 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's a long time.
We're old.
Her love and support and making me laugh and everything was also
We're a good
big part of the healing.
When you got cancer and you got chemo, your hair was falling out, and so you decided to shave it. I decided to support her. I would shave my head too.
They said in our chemo class, don't go in public, to avoid crowds. 2 days after my last chemo, we went to Pride. It was our very first one. This Asian man with a long, lens on his camera asked if he could take our picture. So we said yes. After she goes, "Why would you even think that?" I said, "Because we're old, we have bald heads, and we're so damn cute." I'm trying to be an example for my son as far as being your authentic self. After that Pride picture happened, and I told him that story, and I said, "I thought of you first. I also thought this is a good teaching moment." I said, "And don't you ever be ashamed of who you are."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm proud of him.
As my understanding grew and my love that developed with you and what I found out was really what true love is.
Which is what we really have, is true love. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
We
would have missed it if you didn't kiss me.
You kissed me. But it's the faith, hope, and love.
And the greatest,
And the
of these
greatest
is love.
of these is love.
Absolutely.